Hi guys, Nathalia Mello here, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I have discussed briefly. I even made a post on my Instagram. I'm going to link the post here on the comments area of this video, and it has been really sticking with me. And the more I went back to the post several times and I reread it, and there was so much that I wanted to say about it that the characters in Instagram wouldn't allow me, that I was like, you know what, I am gonna make a YouTube video because I do believe that a lot of women, a lot of moms, and just I think anybody will benefit from this, because this I'm going to be talking not only as a fitness coach. I'm going to be saying things from a fitness professional standpoint, like as a coach dealing with clients. I don't even like to call my girls clients. I like to call them my friends because that's what they are. But and I'm going to be talking as a mom, and I'm going to be talking as a woman. Okay. You're probably very curious to what it is that I'm going to be talking about, and that is that I feel like a lot of women in general are putting the responsibility of their well-being, their happiness, and how they feel, everything revolving around the way they look. So like, I'm just going to use as an example an email that I've received as a coach. This I'm going to be talking as a coach, which was what triggered me to write the post and now to do this video. So I got an email from a person, and the person, she was like, oh, I used to be very skinny, and then I started training, and then nothing changed, and then I wanted to put on muscle, and then I started training to put on muscle, and then I put muscle, but then I thought that I was too big, and then I wasn't happy again, and then now I want to lose fat and put on muscle. Do you see what I'm seeing in regards to a pattern of behavior? So at first the person was slim, and then no, at first she was not slim. She felt she was skinny fat. Then she wanted to lose the fat. Then she thought that she was too skinny, and then she wasn't happy. And then she asked for whoever she was working with in the past. She asked that coach to, oh, now I want to put on muscle, and then she put on muscle, and then she thought that she was too big, and then she didn't want to look like that anymore, and then she wasn't happy with the way she looked, and then she finished, she's like, I'm just not happy with the way I look now. I had a child, and then I don't look happy, and I want to change, but I've tried this, and then I've tried that, and I wasn't happy then, and then I wasn't happy with the other thing that I tried. So the first question that comes to mind is, will you ever be happy? And I'm not saying this in a mean way. Please don't take this as me being mean or being a bitch or trying to demean the way a potential client is going to feel. But I can't help but to ask, will you ever be happy? Because the pattern of behavior that I see here is that person, and this is not just that one person, this is one recent example, because I have received similar emails several times. So this isn't just one particular person. It is a pattern of behavior of some people who want changes in their lives. And the only thing that they feel like they have some kind of control is the way they look. But the problem isn't the way they look. The problem is much deeper than that. The problem is that they are putting all their worth in the way they look, because it is the only thing that they have control over. And it doesn't matter how they are going to look. It is never gonna make them happy, because the unhappiness is not coming from the way they look. The unhappiness is coming from a much deeper place, and that's what needs to be addressed. That's what, and I feel like not many people in the fitness industry are talking about this. I don't feel like in again, because of social media, and because the perfect life on social media, and the perfect body, the perfect everything, and this person is rich, that person has everything that he or she wants. We are masking deep feelings. We are masking how we truly feel, and there is this image that is created that because the person looks a certain way, then she's happy. Oh, and because he or she has money, and then she's happy. And that's not true. I know plenty of people who have a shitload of money and are very unhappy. And I know a lot of people who look incredibly who look amazing, and they are one of the most insecure people that I have ever met in my life. And this is coming from somebody who was in a circuit of as an IFBB bikini pro, bikini Olympia champion. I can say from being around those people, and from being one of those people, that just because you look a certain way, it doesn't mean that you are confident. It doesn't mean that you're happy because you're posting photos and pictures that portray a life. It doesn't mean that that's the life. I mean, when I was competing, and I even had won the Olympia, I wouldn't go to the beach and wear a bikini if I weren't in contest prep, because I was insecure about my body. But I realized, and that's where it comes, my experience, my personal experience, and what I want to show you guys and to talk to you that you need to address, is that my insecurity about my body wasn't about the body. It was about myself as a whole. I hadn't found me. I hadn't really, although I did appear very confident, and in certain aspects I was fairly confident, but I just wasn't there yet. In the way that insecurity showed was through my body, because at the time it was the thing that I was known for. So whenever I started to dig deep, and I started to see, hold on a second, I am more than the body that people see on stage. I have more to offer. I am smart. I have a good heart. I am generous. I am funny, or whatever it is that you feel about yourself. These are things that you have to offer as well. You are not just the number on the scale. You are not just the person who can fit on your pre-pregnancy jeans. You are not just what somebody might think of you. You are what you think of yourself. You have a lot more to offer than any superficial things. And that's what I want all of you, especially women, to understand, because it is our responsibility as mothers to lead by example. And whenever the example that we're leading by is the example that the only thing that can make us happy is the way we look, the only thing that we have to offer is the way we look, we are creating a pattern of behavior in our children that it isn't healthy. And it isn't where myself as a mother want my daughter or my son to be. I don't want them to be concerned about the way they look and nothing else. They are more than the outside. They are smart, they are funny, they are clever, they are witty. There are a lot of other things that they have to offer, and that you have to offer, and that I have to offer, that goes beyond looks. So I think that before you try some drastic change on the way you look, be that, and I see that happening a lot with plastic surgeries and everything like that, people who are constantly going for plastic surgeries. I am no psychologist expert, but most of the people that I know and that you read that have had several plastic surgeries, those people still have some unhappiness on them, and they think that the next surgery or the next workout plan that is going to make them become who they want to become is not going to make them become who they want to become, because they don't even know who they want to be. They don't know what's actually going to make them happy. So please understand that. Please understand that you are responsible for your happiness. You are responsible for making things happen, and you are responsible for the way you feel. It isn't about the number. It isn't about the next workout that you're going to get that is going to help you put on muscle or it's going to make you lose fat. It is much deeper than that. You are more than this. And that's what I want you to understand. So before you want to make any drastic change, or you start to complain and speak in a negative way about your body, I want you to ask yourself, am I really going to be happy with these changes? Do I really need this change? Is this change really what is needed for me to become who I want to become? Because a lot of times you don't really need these physical changes, like drastic changes. You just need to begin. You just need to start. You just need to start small, and you just need to appreciate yourself past the way you look. And I think that with that, I'm gonna finish this video, because I really feel like I gave you guys a lot of food for thought, and I would love to hear what you have to say. Drop your comments here below, and I would love to hear from you and find out what else you want me to talk about. If you enjoyed these videos that I just come here and talk about things that I experience on my day-to-day life as a coach, as a mom, talking to my fellow moms in the groups. So yeah, just let me know what else you want to hear and what you thought about our conversation today. Bye-bye.